Park Lane Worldwide. Welcome to your News at Noon's Week 47, 17th of November. I'm Tom, your host. That holiday lookbook is all the rage, and then we add new style drops like the Royalty Baby Signature Bracelet. With a qualifying purchase, it's 80 in every market. So exciting. Get these while they last, as well as the Impressions Rose Gold Earring, a 3-carat impression stone set in beautiful rose gold. Here's the price for every market. This is a new item available for purchase. We're in the second week of part 2 of the Kingdom Collection. And with 1,500 or more, what came in this past week and next week, you can earn the Kingdom Collection earrings that go with the amazing awards for the month of November at 5,000 and 10,000 in total volume sales for the whole month. You've got great tools this week to use to help make that happen. Double customer bonus items with a qualifying purchase and double thank you gifts for a qualifying show. You've also got last week's style drop, the honeycomb bracelet in iris that is still available. And this is the second week of the new Golden Cabo bonus contest, where when you have 2,500 or more in personal volume in these 2 weeks, week 3 and 4 of November, you get a 2,500 point bonus. We have all of the top 10 got that this week and some others. And when you have a new recruit who starts, meaning they have their first order and they qualify in those 2 weeks, you get another 1,000 bonus points. All this excitement is leading up to our virtual Sparkle United We Grow, January 9th through the 12th. You can register at this address. Simply go there, $69 for just all the events and the recording. So if you can't see it live, you do get a recording to watch. Or the VIP registration that gets you a $200 pre-pack of New Line jewelry. Register. There's so much there for you. Like there's recognition contests to earn jewelry. And if you hit level 1 with 4,000 or more net non-sales during the entire contest period, in addition to the Paris earrings, you will be invited to a very special up-close personal interview with Scott Levine, our CEO, during our Sparkle Week convention on Tuesday. And you can be a part of that and get a great award as well. You've got a gift for our top 50. You've got a gift for everyone with 2 recruits during the contest time period. And it's exciting to see all that will happen and all the internationals who will be recognized as we head into our Sparkle Together We Grow. Now, for RRC, our Rich Rewards Club, 2,000 for the month of November. The Chantilly earrings are yours. And this month, when you advance, you take an advancement in leadership, the Baby Signature Prism Bracelet is yours. We're coming into the last few weeks of Cabo, and you're going to see a lot of people jump into our Gold Star. Also, the last 2 weeks of our trip for Europe and Dalman, Turkey with the UK. We've got 2 people who are like at 98% there who will jump in next week. And most all this great new information is not in your November Style Boss News, but always a great place to go for reference. Here we are in the month of November. 5 weeks in North America and Australia, 4 weeks in the UK, and it's time for recognition. And we first go to the Gold Star this week, Louisa Curia from Canada, and Enduring Elegance. She went to 100%. That means she's going to Cabo. Congratulations, Louisa. And we have a number of people these last couple weeks. There are a lot of people who qualified a trip in the last couple weeks, and we look forward to placing them on the Golden Star. And secondly, hey, it was a phenomenal week. And so we got a shout out for number 20 through 11. Here we go, starting at number 20, Amy, Rebel, Rain, Nertha, Angie, Susanna, Stylist, Tracy, Emily, Wendy, and Natasha. Congratulations. You can see the sales figures and from where they come. But now we recognize our top 10. It took over 2,600 this week to get in the top 10. Number 1, over $5,000. Here we go. Number 10 from Blue Skies in Canada, Pamela Swanson. By the way, I should mention it is a clean sweep for Canada in our top 10 this week. Number 9 from Enduring Elegance in Canada, Karen Tober. Number 8 from Blue Skies in Canada, Jennifer Turner. Number 7, she was on our gold star from Enduring Elegance in Canada, Louisa Curia. Number 6 from Blue Skies in Canada, Pam Waterston. Number 5 from Canada and Enduring Elegance, Cindy Caverly. Number 4 from Enduring Elegance in Canada, Shauna Olsen. Number 3 from Enduring Elegance in Canada, Jessica Mulhall. Number 2, new stylist from Enduring Elegance in Canada, Tracy Clander. And number 1 this week with personal volume sales of $5,540. Congratulations to number 1, Jen Borgatti. Congratulations to all of our top 10, top 20. And that takes us to our 1-minute training. We have a 1-minute training 3-part series on sharing. How sharing, recruiting or sponsoring, pays in many ways. And this week we are on week 2. We're talking about the ABCs of sponsoring or recruiting. And the A last week was for attitude. We talked about how important attitude is in recruiting. The B in the ABCs is for bear. And bear actually stands for be excited and recruit. Now you may think that's a bit of an attitude, but we're actually following a format in that the 5 steps of having a winning recruiting conversation is number 1, we create a connection and ask questions. That's the A, that's attitude. The B, the bear or the body of our recruiting conversation, is we share 4 common questions and we handle objections. Now, I've always found if I can answer questions of objections people will have before they can share their objection, it's very helpful. And so step 3 of our 5-step share common questions, these are the most 4 common questions that people will have. Okay? How much money will I make? How much training will I get? How much does it cost? And how do I get started? These are the 4 most common questions. Now, in our podcast later today, we're going to talk in depth about that and about how when you answer that question or you ask it of them and answer it for them, there's little steps you can go, little tricks things you can talk about. We're going to talk about that. And after you answer those 4 questions and you say so does it sound like something we're going to try to get started next week, or would the following week be better? That's the C that we'll talk about next week. You should expect there will be objections. Don't ever go in thinking they're going to say, yeah, let's do it. You get one of those a year maybe. There will always be objections. And the second thing, we talk about it in the 5 steps, handle objections, is this is the one time in life where I, as a salesperson, and get to use algebra. Because we have to solve for X. If X were not a problem, would you try it? That's how we overcome the objection. And we have to solve for X. So let's say it's time. They say, well, I'm just so busy. There's no way I could have time to do this. Time. If time were not a problem, would you join us? If they say yes in that, let's see if we can work it in our schedule. And we'll talk in the podcast about how to do that. I have some very, very famous superstars who remain tops in their field from, my previous experience, it was time in taking a calendar and walking them through how they can fit in just a couple, 2-3 times a week is all it took to overcome that objection. Hey, if you'd like to hear more about this, about the B step of the ABCs of sponsoring and sharing, check out the Tom Park Lane Facebook site, or you can check out YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram, all with that at Tom Park Lane. And we will post the podcast later today on Thursday the 17th. Thanks for watching this week's News at Noon.